Okay, hello everybody. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We are on episode 4. I can't imagine how quickly, this podcast have been going. We've got 3 people here joining us on the 4th episode of our digital podcast. So my name is Diane. I'll be your host, and I've been doing this business since 2019. I am a proud digital business owner, and I'm also a coach. So for today's discussion, we will be talking about high ticket items versus low ticket items. And what's your preference? Like for me personally, high ticket items are such a good catch, especially when you find something that is legitimate, right? But in order for us to get to know the difference better, we are joined here with Beth, with Raquel, and Margaret, and we would like to know what they think. So, um, Beth, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me, Deanne. Um, my name is Beth, as you can see on the screen. I've been a digital business owner for the past 4 years, and I'm now a coach. But above all, I'm a mother. I live in Western Australia.
Go ahead. So, what do you think? Why did you get into a high ticket business as opposed to maybe a low ticket one? What are your thoughts?
I think it goes back to what you're looking for when you start a business, your why and your values. And for me as a mother, what I was looking for when starting this business is freedom,
Mhm.
freedom to say I don't want to go to work this week, to cancel shifts because I am a casual worker. So I wanted that freedom. So we're looking at at low ticket sales. They bring in low income, and I'll have to put more effort because it's with low ticket sales, you have to push a lot of sales, like amounts of sales.
Yeah, like volume, right?
Yes, high volumes. And so that means I'll be taking that time maybe away from my children or maybe from just managing my household into
Mhm.
pushing more sales, of which I cannot afford to do that. I might as well just go to work and get better money than pushing pushing low ticket sales. So for me, I choose high ticket sales because um, yeah, they bring in more revenue. And if you look at it,
Mhm.
um, when doing business online, the amount of marketing effort you put into a low ticket business is the same that you put in a high ticket business. And if it's the same, why not go for the for the high ticket, which brings in more revenue? I mean, it makes more sense to me, and that way I can buy back time, so I can spend more time with my family. I can cancel shifts. I can do whatever I want to do, and because I'll just give an example with high ticket sales in our business. You only need maybe just one person, like at the level that I am right now. You only need one person a month to be able to make a good money. Whereas in low ticket sales, I would need like out of 100 people, I might need all of them to buy.
To buy your
But
product, right? Or what
yes,
you're offering.
yes. Yeah, so to me, high ticket makes sense, and yeah, working smart, why not?
Definitely, definitely. I agree with that, especially at this point of your life wherein time is more important to you because you've got 2 small kids. And that's partly the reason why I wanted to get into a high ticket marketing business is because, as moms, we don't really have a lot of spare time. I remember when my kids were little, I don't even shower every single day because I don't have enough time to do
Yeah.
that. I mean, and especially for that's just a little bit funny and embarrassing, right? But I think, moms, we've been there. We were at the point wherein even finding the time to shower is such a struggle, right? So thanks for that, Beth. It's really enlightening to hear other moms like going through this. You think it's a simple struggle, but having small kids with no one to help you in a foreign country is really so hard. And it's such an experience.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through that one day wherein, you can't find time for yourself. And so if you can just use that spare time to make money, good money with high ticket marketing, I'd go for it. Thank you so much, Beth. We'll go on to
No.
Raquel, what do you think? Would you go for a high ticket item business or a low ticket one? What's the difference and what do you think? We would like to hear from you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Raquel Perez Oaks. I am originally from the Philippines, now living here in Adelaide, South Australia. I am a mother of three, and yes, I have been in the business for 3 years now. And Diane asked me if I would prefer a low ticket or a high ticket. I would certainly choose the high ticket one because if we are going to put numbers on what Beth said, on what she said about putting more effort in pushing the items for the low ticket, you will put in more time for it. Whereas in the high ticket one, it's just one sale. It's already like uh, a big income for you. If we are going to, if I can make an example, if we are going to put that in numbers, let's say, for example, we are targeting a 10,000 monthly income,
Mhm.
okay? And we are, let's say, for example, we are like considering the low ticket items. So we have to push 400 items for the cost of $25.
That's
Okay,
a
just
lot.
just a rough, yeah, just a rough example. And then if you are going, that's 10,000 total for the 400 items. But you have to push that. You have to sell that. You have to, sometimes physically bring that to your customers, right? Whereas for the high ticket ones, if you are given like four items, okay, four items and for a cost of 2,500 in each item, you can have the same uh,
Revenue.
income, which is 10,000. But your effort is not as much as with the low ticket items.
Actually,
So for
yeah,
me, yes, I would consider the high ticket items, and also I would consider the market saturation of those items. Market saturation means becoming more what's the word? Crowded. The services and the products are becoming more crowded, where the potential of growth is declining. So perfect example would that be the smartphones. So that's why they keep on innovating the iPhones, because yeah, a lot of buyers, a lot of saturation in the market nowadays. So if I were gonna choose, I would certainly choose the high ticket one.
that's right. And I agree with that. And apart from, say, effort, what effort goes in to selling a lot, right? So for example, I'm a chef. So the best example for me would be, say, I have a business that I put into eBay. Because I was thinking about, small items that you can get for cheap, but then you'd have to create such a big demand for it. So, for example, I'll be selling some measuring cups because I wanted to open a store on eBay, but you probably get $1, right? And this is when we talk about small ticket items, Raquel was talking about $25 profit for every item, right? But for this one, we go down to $8. Just imagine how many people you'd have to talk to, how much marketing effort goes in there,
Mm.
how many ads you'll be creating just to sell 1,000 measuring cups. And that's what we are talking about here when you um, see the difference between this low ticket item businesses as opposed to the high ticket ones. And one thing that I can tell you for sure is with high ticket items, you also get um, high ticket products, which means that you get more quality out of the products that you are purchasing. You get more quality out of the services that you are getting as well, right? As opposed to the low ticket items, you'd probably chuck it in the next few days, and there's no guarantee that you'd be happy with your purchase. I think that's also one consideration. Like some people, instead of getting one other example that I can think of in terms of low ticket and high ticket services or products is that people can get cheap stuff, people can get cheap phones, maybe, but then you'd end up replacing it after a while. But when you get into these high ticket businesses or high ticket items, you get your money's worth. You get a good quality item that you probably won't have to replace again. And so it's also one consideration that we have to that we have to consider when we are talking about these kinds of businesses. And what would you want to get into, right? Are you going for quality as well? Are you taking that into consideration as well as other factors that go into the efforts in bringing this business into your potential customers? Because some people would really pay a price if you deliver better products and services to them. So, yeah, I think that's a really good example. Getting the same effort, putting in the same effort, putting in the same advertising cost, and I don't know how you'd be selling those 400 items, and I don't know where to get those 400 people, right? But once you get and once you learn how this business works, once you get into the system and the training, it's a lot, you wouldn't believe how easy it is to get someone who'd be interested in the same kind of business that we do, in the same high ticket marketing business that we do. Thank you so much for that, Raquel. Now let's get into Margaret. Margaret, how are you? High ticket or low ticket? Which do you prefer? We'd like to hear from you.
Um, Hi everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Margaret, and I'm living in Melbourne, Australia. Firstly, I'd like to thank Coach Diane for giving me this floor. So I will just introduce myself. I'm from Papua New Guinea. I think I've been in this business now like 1 year.
Wow.
So for me, it's like I will go for the high ticket because the low ticket, if I go for the low ticket, it's like the revenue will be low, and then it will take a lot of time and effort. So for myself, I'm working as a healthcare worker. I normally work as a two job. One
Wow.
is permanent and one is a casual. So then working, so I can't work all day every day like that, from go to shift to shift. So I have to, if I want to put an effort, I will go for uh, the high cost, because the high cost, like more you spend and then more you get from what you're spending. So yeah, the low cost, if I go for the low cost, like it will take like effort, and it won't like it the same revenue, but and then it will take time. And so if I want to go, like I will go for the high revenue, I mean the high cost.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's what we're saying here, guys. Everybody has the same 24 hours. And how would you want to spend that? Are you going to spend that trying to sell to people, these items that are probably, yes, low cost, but it would take you a lot of effort. Let's go back to the 10,000 grand. Everybody's going to be happy with 10 grand a month, right? Raquel, you agree? Beth, you probably agree with us on that. 10 grand a month would make your life comfortable, would make everybody comfortable. But say, going back, these small ticket items would take you so much time to get to that 10 grand. Can you get 10,000 people to be in your business with you every single
Mm,
month? That's
no.
hard to cover, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to cover. And even if we say we go down to the food business, I am a chef myself, if I want to sell something every single day and get 10 grand for it, with all the cost that comes with any business. I mean, any legitimate business comes with a cost. I don't know how hard or how easy it would be for me as a chef to start a business and just get 10 grand clean. Because if that's the case, everybody can do it. Everybody will do it. That is why this business is really special. And we see a lot of moms, dads, we see a lot of parents who are getting into this kind of business because not only is it legitimate, it offers a really lucrative income. And when we talk about lucrative income, we see people in our business having life-changing opportunities, people who pay off their mortgages, right? And we see that every single day. We see people who quit their jobs, who book trips that they could never imagine they'd be doing. So, guys, if you are someone who's looking for a business that is legitimate, that is high ticket, that would give you a pretty good retirement plan, go for this business. And the best way to do it is to register on the webinar so that you too can experience the business that we are doing. You too can experience the kind of profits that you can get getting into these high ticket sales. And to be honest, it's a no-brainer. So how do they get into the webinar? All that you need to do is to register. Please, Beth, go ahead and invite people to register on your webinar. Let's start with Beth.
Yeah. So you can go to www.bethmoneywa.com. So that's my name on the screen there. And then you just register with your name, with your email and your name, and we will send you all the details that you can go through to see if this is a good fit for you.
Okay, thank you so much, Beth. Raquel, please invite them to
Yeah,
register.
yes, please. Like what Coach Dan says, no brainer. Just register your email and your full name to our website. And to if you're going to my webpage, it's www.raquelperezoakc21.com. So yes, check out our business.
Okay, thank you so much, Raquel. And let's have Margaret. Please invite people. Check out your website.
Um, yeah. Hello. If you guys like, you want a freedom, you want to spend more time with your family, if you can go to my website. My website is www.magikuku.com. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, and see you on our next podcast.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yeah.